KG and Paul playing tonight? Is there any limits on them, or?
Just mine.
What are
I'll watch Kevin. I mean, I doubt if he plays his normal 30 minutes. So I'll watch him, but there's no limitation by any of the doctors or anything.
Just how were they feeling after practice yesterday?
They said they felt good today, so that's a good sign, because we went pretty hard yesterday, and neither one felt like he was sore or anything like that.
How did Kevin look in his run yesterday?
He looked good. He looked normal, really. His wind was absent, But other than that, basketball-wise, he looked great.
Favorite tonight?
Yep.
They are going to start?
Yep.
What's that going to be like, having all those guys?
I don't know. It'd be nice to look down to the bench and see more guys down there, so that'll be nice. But, I expect us, wouldn't be surprised to be a little rusty because of it, different guys playing now. And so it's nice because you have time to try to get some kind of rhythm back.
You haven't lost with that starting lineup yet.
Yeah, I know. Good try, but yeah, I know.
John,
Maybe we shouldn't do it then.
I guess John Wall's development over the last month or so has been just kind of
Well, I don't know if it's development or health,
okay.
Because he's been hurt, So I think his development came over the last couple of years, and now he's putting it into play. But he's playing terrific. He's getting to the foul line at a record pace. I think he's 14 or 13 and a half over the last 7 or 8 games. I mean, that's crazy. It's just and I think what people miss with Washington, though, is the job Witt's done with their defense. I mean, they're 5th in the league, or 3rd in the league, maybe, defensively. So I think everyone's talking about Wall while they're building a wall defensively. You guys like that play on words? I thought that was, I worked on that all night, thank you.
Just don't hit a wall.
Yeah, amen. Amen.
They do look like a completely different team with Wall.
They really do. I mean, it just tells you what one guy can bring to a team, especially a guy with the ball. Obviously a big can too, but when a guy with the ball can make those many plays, not only for himself, but for everyone else, it makes everyone good, not just him. And it's just amazing when you watch them play. Compared, it's funny. It's like slow motion when you watch our 3 games against them early in the year, and watch how they played, and then watch now. You should burn that tape. I didn't show one clip from those games because it's not the same team. Nene wasn't there a couple either, so they're just a different team.
Do you feel like this group is sort of get Randy's kind of body, his personality more than last year's mid-season replacement? Do you feel like this group is kind of?
Yeah, I think it's starting to get. You've been around with. I was around him way too much in my lifetime. I must say that. But yeah, he's a tough guy. I mean, he wants it the way it should be, and he's going to keep pounding it until it's that way. And you can see that toughness and that fight in him. Yeah, and I think the whole thing he's been fighting for since he's been head coach is to get more like guys like him, and I think they're starting to do that.
How much does it help to have a guy like Jason Collins on your team? Because obviously that team is playing a lot better.
I don't know. We sucked when he was here. So if he's doing it there, he sure didn't do it here. No, he's the best. He literally is one of the best guys. I've said it before. But he's one of the best guys I've ever had in the locker room, player or coach. And he is. It's funny. I didn't know him very well until we got him. I literally didn't. I used to call the 2 twins. I just called them the same name, Jason. Both of them, because I didn't know which one was which. But he's just good. He's a good guy, and what he says is the truth.
What does he do in the locker room?
He's just honest. He's honest, and he's honest with the coaching staff, what he sees, but he's honest with players. A player will complain about something, he'll tell them the truth, and a lot of guys don't want to hear the truth.
So is that one you probably want to have back?
Yeah, I would love to have him all the time. So I don't know if I can say that since he's part of their property. So.
When you were playing, did you think one day you and Randy would both be coaches?
I knew Randy would be a coach, for sure.
Why?
Because he talked about it all the time. And he coached a ton. When we played, he used to say help a lot defensively because he was always getting beat off the dribble. So we just assumed that he would be coach. But no, you really did. You always felt like he would be a coach. And he is.
Speaking of coaches, Sam Cassell's on the other side tonight. I mean, John Wall was saying how big of an influence he's been in the tournament. Are you at all surprised to see him, you know, sort of transitioning pretty easily into the coaching?
No, he wanted to. You know, obviously we kept him for a couple of years with us. He knew that's where he wanted to go, and he's done a great job. I'm really happy for Sam. Sam will be a head coach, you know, and he's just working it. You know, he understands that, and you know, it's really a neat thing for Sam. You know, as much as John, I guess, too, but with the experiences that Sam's had to be able to impart that on John, and John being a good kid and a listener, I think it's a great combination.